Hey everybody, David here, and today with the release of Warcraft coming out this week, I thought it would be fun to talk about a specific video game that I would like to see an adaptation of, and that video game would be Kingdom Hearts. Now, just to get into a little bit of background about my history with Kingdom Hearts, I came to it like maybe 2 years late after it was released. The original game was released in 2002 on PlayStation 2, I believe, and I got a PlayStation 2 sometime around 2004 because I remember I had broken up with my ex-girlfriend, and to kind of cheer me up, I talked my parents into getting me a PlayStation 2. So I'm a good negotiator when it comes to with me and my parents. So yeah, so the first game I ever got was Kingdom Hearts 2 for PlayStation 2. And because I remember seeing this commercial where there was this video game that looked kind of epic with all these Disney characters, and knowing me, I love movies, and definitely Disney is part of that, that group, that if you're a movie buff, you love Disney. Especially when it comes to the animation territory. They were the best during the 90s, I feel. And so when I saw this video game, I'm like, okay, I'm going to play this video game. So that was the first game I ever got for PlayStation 2. It was a game that I quickly got into, and then funny enough, 2 years later, I believe in 2006, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. And you can bet your ass I played it right away and played it all the way through. Nowadays, it's hard for me to find a game that I can really gravitate to. I feel like Kingdom Hearts and maybe Disney Infinity are the only games nowadays that I might play. Because Kingdom Hearts not so simple, but Disney Infinity because it's very simple. And it's Disney, right? And they're adding Marvel and Star Wars to it too. It's fun, it's cool. I don't mind easy games nowadays because I get frustrated now. I'm too old to play the more frustrating, hard to get through games because I don't want to go through that headache. I went through them back in the 90s with my Super Mario Brothers and whatever. Now I want to take it more easy. I want to relax while I'm playing a video game. That's what Disney Infinity is for. Now, Kingdom Hearts is a little bit more difficult, especially if you put it on the difficult settings. But I prefer putting it on the easy settings because I like to go through the story. I love the story of Kingdom Hearts and this journey that this young guy named Sora goes through along with Donald and Goofy. And seeing all the Disney characters, right? So that's why I always put on easy, just so I could get through the story. And plus it's fun to fight once in a while. With all that being out of the way, I'm looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3. That will probably be one of the rare games that I buy nowadays. And with that being said, what do I want to see? Why do I want to see this as a movie? Well, the thing is, if this was maybe 10 years ago, if I was making this video, I would totally want to see Kingdom Hearts as a movie. But then as time went by, I started thinking about it a little bit more. And I was realizing, you know what, maybe a movie would be too difficult to adapt Kingdom Hearts into. Because the way I would have planned it was, I would have planned it as a trilogy, obviously. But to incorporate what it needs to be, I think one of the fun things that Kingdom Hearts has is that it incorporates all these Disney characters, all their worlds are individual worlds, And to really get that feel across and to get the right adaptation across, you would probably need a trilogy, and that's what I was originally thinking. But you can't always think that the first movie will succeed. And so I should be working in Hollywood because the way I think like one of them. I think business-wise. So I know a trilogy, if the first one bombs, that's it, no more trilogy. So then you set up the first movie and all of that goes to waste. Because if you're gonna do the Disney worlds right, you want to focus and have a little bit of time on them and maybe give like a little bit of 20 minutes to each world. I don't know. That's why I was thinking like if it was a 2-hour movie, okay, you put 3 worlds in the first movie, 3 worlds in the second movie, 3 worlds in the last movie. And then maybe even let a little bit of loose story go for another trilogy to go on and do more worlds. Who knows? But with that being said, obviously the story would follow Sora's adventure and as well as Goofy and Donald following him, and I would have made it like half live action, half animation, hand-drawn animation, of course. So obviously the years have changed, and I've had more time to think about it, and instead of a theatrical film, I would probably do it more as a TV show now, because a Kingdom Hearts TV series could probably do a lot better and adapt the story of Kingdom Hearts more faithfully in that sort of realm. I mean, you look at something like, I know it's something very completely off, it's very different. Game of Thrones is based off a novel. And look how well that show has adapted the book so far. I feel the same way can be done with Kingdom Hearts. I think it could be done as a TV series. And I remember at the time there were rumors or ideas of the idea of a Kingdom Hearts TV show floating around there. And I think it would work brilliantly that way, because why? You could focus on each episode while, you know, once in a while, not fillers, but there can be enough episodes where you can focus on a Disney, you know, an episode can focus, for an example, maybe this one episode can, Sora, Donald, and Goofy, they go to Agrabah, you know, the hometown of Aladdin, the Aladdin world. Or another one, they could go to Atlantis, you know, the home of the Little Mermaid, or the Pride Lands from the Lion King. Each episode can focus on those individual Disney worlds. And obviously the first episode would set everything up. You would use some of those other original worlds too, like Travis Town and Hollow Bastion. But yeah, most of the episodes would focus around the Disney episodes, and that would be the fun stuff, seeing a lot of those past Disney characters be brought back to life and maybe recreating those moments from the live action films that we grew to love as we were kids. And I think it would work perfectly that way, and that's pretty much where I'm going to end this on, guys. I think Kingdom Hearts would make an awesome TV series. Hey, Disney, if you're listening to this, contact me. I'll be the producer, and maybe I'll be writer, and maybe I'll be voice actor too. Who knows? And with that being said, guys, tell me, what do you think? Do you think this would be cool? Are you even a fan of Kingdom Hearts? Because like I said, it's one of my all-time favorite video games. I love it. I love the idea of it, and I love how it all turned out. And I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3. And with that being said, guys, tell me, what video games would you like to see as an adaptation to either a movie or a TV show? Because no one ever thinks about a TV show for a video game. But I think it would be freaking amazing. And yeah, like this video if you agree with me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I talk about a lot of movies, not just Kingdom Hearts becoming a movie. Although there's a lot of ideas that I think could be movies, not just video games, but novels and old TV shows that could be remade, or old movies that could be remade, or movies that could go to shows, or shows that could go to movies. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, check out my Facebook, Twitter, and podcast. And with that being said, guys, I'm ending it here. Take care.